Or ice fixed. Apart from all the healing materials I wasted last time. Oh, you know what? That's okay. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna... Let me look at something real fast. It seems like too much work to do right now. I should have done it before stream. Whatever. I was gonna download the perspective mod. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe finishing. Nah, stream can't end until the game does. Listen, I think we should. Oh, we could begin anew. I think we should be able to finish. But I don't know if it's going to be as long as... Even if it was as long as the first half, I think we'd finish it tonight. But I don't know. I don't want to make any assumptions. So I still don't know how to do this, by the way. Hold on. Damn it. Alright, hold on, let's just... I think I might just look up the solution here in a second. I'll look. I want to look at the tarot cards one more time and kind of try and get an idea. But I genuinely don't know. Ain't no way. All right, I'll take it. I will take it. Oh, wait, one second. Let me open this real fast. There we go. So, Heimat, I think, definitely is the star. Because that's like the capital or whatever. I don't know. I don't feel like the rest of it really gives off any, like, for sure it's this one, you know? I don't know if the posters would help any. I think I looked at one and it wasn't really that helpful. Yeah, I looked at Veneta. And it has towers in it, so maybe it is the tower. It is. Like what would it be? It doesn't really like mean anything to me. I'm at, see, it has a big star, so that's why I feel like it has to be the star. But it also has a tower, so I don't know. The only reason I think Garotfront is the moon is because I have the red eye story thing that we read. Tendency to see meaningful images and random patterns, like seeing a face in an ink blot or letters in a smudge of dirt. It is well known that the so-called red eye is simply an anticyclonic storm produced by a high-pressure region in an atmosphere of our planet. For some reason, the early settlers of Rotfront, this natural phenomenon became symbolic of their struggle. Wait, yeah, for some of the early settlers of Rotfront, this natural phenomenon became symbolic of their struggle and way of life. The red spot in the sky became a perfect metaphor for ever-present surveillance by the protectors and this tight grip of central government on Heimat. Even today, the idea of unblinking watchful eye observing their every move still resonates strongly with the people here. I could see this one being the sun, maybe, then. Alright, I'm just gonna look it up, because we were on this for, like, a while. I feel like we've been wasting a lot of time in this area. If this is, like, generally the end of the game, I'm gonna feel bad for doing this, but I genuinely don't know. I don't really feel like reading through all the fucking logs. Signalis tarot card solution. Things have gone weird in Signalis. Suddenly you're on Rotfront and meat is taking over. When you arrive, you'll see a big mural that depicts moon phases. One of them is missing a ring that allows you to adjust it, but don't worry about that right now. Blah, 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 blah. Here's how to do every step. Your job is to set each of the cards on a spot that corresponds to it within the dreams. Signalis is pretty cruel about giving you 6 cards, considering that's also how many items you can hold in your inventory. You may need to take a couple of trips back to the magic box. Once you've got them all on your table, this is how they should be placed. Okay, so sun is Bouillon. Star is Heimat. I was right about that. Tower is Veneta. And Rotfront is the moon. So the two that I have 3 that are wrong. Which I guess those were the 3 that I was most uncertain about. Kitez is the lovers. Bouillon is the sun. And Lang is death. Which I guess actually makes sense for Lang. I'm actually okay with that. Okay. Seems about right, to be honest. That makes a lot of sense, I think. I don't understand the lovers thing, but I think that's just because I missed or wasn't paying attention to something. Now we'll do the bullshit screenshot thing. Oh, how'd you know? Didn't work this time. Okay. Put that over here. Actually, I don't need it to be that big. So, Kitez was lovers. So this one needs to be... like that. Veneta. That is right, I think. And then Heimat needs to be that way also. Rotfront. That Lang is like that. Oh wait, no, Rotfront is like this. And Bouillon is like that. It's one of those puzzles which, like, I'm sure the solution was there. It would take so much time, and I feel like I've already spent a lot of time in that area. Oh, we're here again. The national flag. It's meaningless. It's locked. It requires a key. Are you sure it just requires one? Black and white pictures of paintings Ariane used to make. Textbooks on radio operation. These used to belong to Ariane's mother. Old Imperial cereals. Ariane loved reading these. Ugh. Computer screen is blank. The last seal has been broken. It's time to go home. Pick up the king in yellow. Sure. Auntie's note. I left some of yesterday's dinner in the fridge for you. You can warm it up when you get back from school. Please pick up the books your uncle ordered from the Etal bookstore on your way home. Remember to leave some space in your school bag for them this time so they don't get wet. I guess I shouldn't be... Oh, wait. They put up all my shit. Interesting. I'm not really sure what kind of gun I want to take with me here. I guess we'll go revolver. Workforce assignment for young Ariane. We've been informed that your compulsory military service period was recently completed. According to our files, you've previously graduated from Mandelbrot Polytechnical High School in Arachfront Sector C on R34.59C and have recently submitted an application for military service assignment, the Penrose program. You've been processed by Ion Workforce Assignment, previous work experience, store clerk, part-time, compulsory military service, Arachfront Orbital, and long-range radio operations officer training. Should you not be accepted by a military service program by the end of the season or find another employment, you'll be assigned to the following workplace: S23 Sierpinski Production and Mining Facility on Lang. So, okay. Oh, that was a lot of handgun ammo. How much do I have of handgun anyway? I have a full pistol. Full mag of pistol. So I'm gonna put 10 of that up. Letter from mother. My dearest Ariane, I'm so glad to hear you're feeling better again. I was very worried when I heard from your aunt that you're in the hospital again. I still remember how you used to get sick so much as a child. Please don't overexert yourself, okay? The photo you sent me is very interesting. What a strange coincidence that she looks so much like you. You could be twins. Perhaps she's related to us somehow. So I don't know anyone named Theo in our family. From the looks of it, it was shot on Veneta. Your military service will begin soon, so you might be wearing a uniform like her soon enough. Please send me a photo when that happens. Love, Mother. So wait, what? It probably is. I'm too dumb to get it. What were you referring to there? Sorry, I was invested. I'm kind of feeling like I should take more with me, but I can just save, and if I die, I die. Suppose you said there was a solution around for. Yeah, I have to imagine. Like we've seen so many. It said something about the dreams. I'm assuming it's either talking about the cutscenes we've been seeing, or we had like a bunch of notes with dreams. Yeah, it was this. It was literally just this. Yep. Yep, it was literally just the dream diary. I don't remember picking that up. I'm sure it was in a place where I think the problem with it was I took a very long time to here, let me close this so I can see my stream stuff. It took a very long time to like go back to the apartment and see what I was even going to use the tarot cards for. There's a lot of stuff I feel like I did out of order. That's all. And I think that I probably picked that up, didn't realize what it was for. And I've read so much in this game. So much. So, some stuff I'm kind of just like, okay, it's just lore. And I kind of like to just read it and kind of take it in and like process it as I go. Leave forever. At least the game tells me. So we're at the end of the game. We're literally at the end. I could have just gone and finished this yesterday. All right. Since we got so much pistol ammo, I'm just gonna take the rest of it. And I'll grab the grenades. That seems like a pretty good setup for me. I don't think I'll need thermite. I could do this real fast. Take those and take those. So for God's sake, I need to have space to combine. They really just need to give me space. A bunch of those. Grab that. Time to go Robot Rambo on these bitches. Yeah, I kind of want to grab, like, should I just take all my guns, fill up their mags, and just pick up what I pick up? I don't know, that feels really dumb. It gave me so much pistol ammo, like, I feel like I should take the pistol. I've been saving the grenades, so. I'll go ahead and equip these. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. We should be fine. Yeah, I was gonna download and use the perspective mod for this. I forgot and then didn't do it, so. But I was thinking to myself, like, I'd rather beat the game the way it's intended before I do that. So this is probably for the best since I'm so close to the end anyway. Should I have gotten the flashlight? First game to ever make me hate having to use a flashlight. Adler's note. All efforts to contain this illness have been in vain. All of the Gestalt workers have succumbed to it, leaving only dark shadows on walls and floors where they died. Soon all of us replica will have lost our senses and turned to the writhing masses of flesh. I now believe it was not an infectious disease nor some poison radiation. It was a slow corruption of reality itself. As I've relived the same cycle over and over, each time details changed, things are twisted, added, removed. How long until it all turns to nothing but noise? Red dream. Crashed ship, a strange gate, a hole in the ground. An island beyond reach, memories from other lives. Dreams of suffering and loneliness. A promise, a search for someone lost. This is literally their plot outline for this game. I saw her in the red emptiness waiting for me. We had made a promise and the memories of a stranger rushed into my mind. I felt the borders of myself blur. Now I can no longer tell where Falk ends and Elster begins. This feels like the whole game feels like we're reliving like the memories of someone, like, but the entire time we're actually like at the end of the game, the climax. You must turn back. There is nothing for you there. You tried so many times and you failed every time. Don't you see that you're ruining everything? This is your final warning. Nah, bruh. I wonder if I could actually turn back. We were dancing to that song they started to broadcast with, We fell asleep watching that movie we had seen before so many times. If only I could take us back to that time when we were happy. These memories are mine now. I'm back. Why did you return? There's nothing for you here. So this is the Gestalt that Elster was based off of. She'll never dance with us again, no matter what we do. She doesn't even want us anymore. I knew it had to get anime at some point. Both of us, we are incomplete. Or maybe she's also a replica? Let us become whole again. I'm starting hot. Am I supposed to get closer and do something? Oh, wait, what? Oh, I've been doing this so wrong the entire time. Shame that it's gone now. It's fine. Oh. With me? I don't really need that. Ow. I don't really need that either. What's this? Yeah, give me those. Yeah, definitely give me those. Ow. You bitch. Put it on the ground. Am I out? I think I'm out. We're in a bullet hell. Ow. I forgot they did that. Okay, I need to pick up ammo. Oh no. I think so long as I have the auto injector equipped, I can actually die. Pick it up. Out. Anime bullet hell just like near Adama. Give me that. Give me that. I'm gonna shoot you with one bullet, okay? And then you have to go down on the ground. Thank you for cooperating. Literally only had one bullet. Does it have to be violent? Now we are one. I've been waiting for this for a long time. The space intentionally left blank. This is giving a lot of Evangelion vibes. Once again. You've returned. Are you really willing to go through with this once more? You've seen what happens. This world cannot take much more. This may be our last chance. So there's more. There's definitely more. There's no way. There's definitely more. If you go back, it'll all fall apart. I can't let that happen. You selfish monster. No! My eye! You'll destroy everything. My arm didn't rip off this time. Penrose briefing phase 2. Sort of decrypted transmission. By our calculations, 1500 cycles of the mission time will have passed by the time we receive this message. I think we've already read this. Line replica to assist you maintain your vessel. We all wish you a great success in your mission. Yeah, it's the same. Cycle 225. When I signed up for this mission, I just wanted to get away from everything. I was sick of Rotfront, of school, of the photo store, sick of the fake smiles and the whispering behind people's backs. When I saw the photo of that soldier, I wondered who she was. Was she happy? Was her family proud of her? Did her comrades love her? Since we looked alike, could I have been like her? But in the end, I just wanted to leave. Nothing I had done or made ever meant anything to anyone. So why do I bother? Here, I'm finally free. I get to be myself. And to do that, I want to do what I want. I can finally be happy. So at 3,000 cycles, reaching the final phase of the Spinrose program. At the end of the operational lifetime of your replica unit approaching, it is time for you to prepare for your final phase of your mission. If you've not found a suitable world for landing by this point, accept that you will not. Find solace in the thought that others might be successful where you failed. As you're probably aware, your ship's spare parts and rations will soon be depleted. Life support systems and reactor shielding will soon begin to fail, and your radiation may begin to leak from the cooling system. We recommend that you do not attempt to prolong your suffering by reusing old filters or rationing supplies. Instead, make peace with your fate. We suggest you ask your replica, while it is still functional, to spare you and allow a slow, agonizing death, or that you take permanent rest in the cryogenic pod. Remember, you will die having served your nation by partaking in a glorious demonstration of our power. Yikes. Talk some more to the Elster unit. She's different from the replicas I knew back home. Nothing like my teachers or the Blockwart protector. I know she didn't have a choice, but it feels like she's also here because she didn't fit in. It's like we've run away from the world together. At first, I didn't like having someone around, and I was glad that she's quiet and didn't approach me. But lately, I've missed having someone I can talk to. It's been so long since I've last seen another person. I never thought I'd miss it, except her. Everything is the same here, always. Nothing ever changes. I kind of want to go into this other room first, because I don't know which way is the right way, but I definitely don't want to go. I assume down would be the right way. No? I can't go down. Oh, I thought the door opened a second ago. Yeah. Uh-oh. I had a strange dream. I was listening to the radio with my mother. Like back then, the numbers were on, and mother was taking notes with a book on her lap. It was that book I saw in the shop window of the bookstore where the twins lived, but with the yellow hooded figure on the cover. When I went there to buy it, it was gone, and Erica said the protectors had confiscated it. Or was it Issa? I can't remember. Everything is always the same. I feel like I'm trapped inside the ship. I know every bolt on every panel in every room of it. I've seen everything. I've done everything there is to do here. I can't concentrate on anything. It's like there's a fog inside my head. Whenever I try to do anything, I just can't focus. I want to go outside. I want to breathe fresh air. I want to feel wind on my face into my hair. I think I lost more hair. I'm sitting here getting older. Every time I wake up, I feel older, weaker, sicker. I get out of breath so easily lately, and my back hurts when I sit down. How much longer will this go on? It feels like I'm just slowly dying. So 2,503 cycles. That's not that long. Oh no, I'm tired of it all. Every time I go to sleep, I wonder if I'll wake up again. I'm scared that it'll be the last time I said goodnight to her. Did I say it right? Will she be okay? What if one of us just won't wake up tomorrow? I don't want to die. I don't want to live here anymore either. Everything is just so exhausting. I just want to lie down and disappear. I just want to sleep. Please just let me sleep. Please just make it stop, please. They made it to 5,500 cycles, which is like a little over 10 years. It's like 15 or so years. They also mentioned that they set like the cycle to like a certain planet, so I don't know if that means that it was actually a lot longer. I have no idea. I couldn't keep my promise. Despite my best efforts, I eventually fell ill too. It had to end this way. But you were a replica. How did you fall ill? Or this is all that's left. Go home. Hey, TOS. Put those away. Wake up. Okay, I think she's wearing clothes. I've come back for you. Badass. It's me, Elster. Elster. Sorry, but I don't remember. It's okay. And now I play as Ariane. Ich bin... Oh, perhaps it's a cell. Please, just let me stay by your side a little longer. He's having a good time back there. He likes the ending of this game, clearly. I need myself a white hair space anime waifu. Don't we all, honestly? I think Nier Automata awoken something in all of humanity the day it released. Well, I'm curious if there is more, honestly. It bamboozled me once. Will it bamboozle me again? I think I was like very much like of the opinion when I thought it ended the first time. I was very much like, yeah, I really don't like it when there are different endings and such. How do I get them though? I'll look it up real fast and we'll see. Maybe we'll do that for the rest of the night. Or we'll move on one or the other. But I remember thinking like I prefer a little bit more like, you know, straight like answers when it comes to like Revelation, stuff like that. Because I don't know, like I'm just more confused than anything when it comes to some of the story elements. Like I think for the most part, like I understand everything, but I'm not sure what I played. I understand everything about what was in the story. I'm not sure what about it. I'm not sure how what I played affects it or how it was involved. That's my main confusion. And we kind of talked about that yesterday. Don't murder all the enemies. That's how you get violence ending. To be fair, I didn't murder very many. Natalia Savchenko. Doesn't seem like I can skip this. Oop. Maybe I can. 9 hours. Total active playtime, 8 hours. What was I doing for that 40 minutes? I saved 41 times. We only died once. We got the memory ending. Took a lot of damage. Healed less. Cheated death? Oh, I assume that's with the healing sticks. Enemies killed, shots fired. Hold any key to continue. I love the soundtrack for this game. It's a very good soundtrack. I feel like it's a soundtrack I could very much like put on and just listen to while I'm doing anything. Some soundtracks I can't really say that for because it's too iconic for what it is. Like I can't really listen to like Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings soundtrack even if I like them, because all I think about when I'm listening to them is Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. I think it's supposed to be classical music the Yules listen to. I can see that. All right, let me look up real fast. Hold on, can I? Now we play the next playthrough with it like this. Damn it. Let me look it up and we'll see if it's something we want to do. Signalis. This is the leave ending. Air quality just in the video isn't very good, it looks like. Actually, hold on. Let me get context. I'm gonna read what I saw. Like, give us context on what happens in those endings. And what led up to them, at least. So, in the leave ending, Elster is unwilling to enter cryogenics and leaves the ship. She removes her armor plating and walks on the planet's surface. She collapses and dies. Okay. So that's just another bad ending. In the promise ending, Elster finds Ariane in cryogenics pod and wakes her up. Ariane remembers Elster and the promise. Elster carries out the promise. Oh. Oh. Okay. I was like, where's that? Game has an obsession with losing eyes too. I feel like there's got to be some symbolism to that. It's not a coincidence that Issa stabs Adler, and then the next time we see Issa, she has that eye missing, and then we get stabbed in that same eye. There's no way that's a coincidence. I feel like this is the kind of game where I'd have to do like a fucking month-long analysis to fully piece together what's going on. What's with the quality of your video, dude? Elster. I can't do it. You have to do it. It's time for this to end. Please. Oh no. Oh, it's the title screen. So I get the feeling that the promise ending is the true ending of the game. At least I get that vibe. Like it feels like the true ending. I think the eyes are somewhat simpler. It's the right eye, same eye Odin lost. It symbolizes the gaining of knowledge and understanding. Adler loses his, then sees the big picture. Elster loses hers and finally finds Ariane. Issa understands she's infected and her sister is dead when she loses hers. Maybe. That's interesting for sure. I don't know. There's a lot of it that I feel like is just like interesting, but I'm not sure because there hasn't been any other like Norse like inspiration from what I've seen, from what I can understand. But after watching that ending, I definitely do think it does definitely strike me as more of a like all of this is going on somewhat in one person's like head, because we get a whole lot of knowledge on the ship that they're like supposed to be on this, you know, cycle. It's like you have two things: either they found a planet or something and they landed on it and there was some sort of thing going on, like some weird mystical presence or like evil creature or something that like is causing all of this and somehow is related to Ariane. But that seems really unlikely. It very much considering the fact that she's in the cryopod and everything, and they have a promise, and they even talk about how you should ask your replica to like end your suffering and shit like that. Like it definitely seems like it's a thing of this is a whole thing going on in her head, trying to like build up the courage to help kill her. But some weird planet in the government control where they were specifically sent into deep unexplored space. Yeah, it's hard to say. There's a lot of things about it that's weird because what happened? Like there's a whole thing where I got my ending on the memory ending where it's like, okay, why? So the promise was that she'd kill her when the time came. And then I got there and then there was like an Elster sitting on the ground. Like I got too sick. I couldn't keep our promise or something like that. So in that ending, is this all in her head even up to the end where Elster is like, you know, dying at her side and shit like that? It's like, what's happening? I don't know. But there's also the stuff where it's like, why does she show up to the room with her eye out and like after being stabbed? Like, what is going on with that? Why, like, if that is in her head, why is that? Like, I don't know. It's very hard to like fully comprehend the message. Yeah. And then this is the memory ending, which we already got. And then this is the artifact ending. I saw that plant a lot. I remember seeing it. Sinister Squidward. Oh shit. Like a banger to me. I think it's a mixed reality. Her body and mind failing from lack of power, radiation damage, her electric components somewhat losing her mind as her internals fail. Yeah, maybe. I'm not I'm not sure. Like the artifact ending, I don't even really understand what was going on there. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. But rather than like being completely lost with what was going on in the story, I do have to say I enjoyed this game quite a bit. I do think while it was a clear like thing, I think, of keeping your inventory space limited for specific reasons, for the gameplay loop, I do not think it added as much as it took away for me. It was insane how many times I had to go back and pick shit up. I think going into the game again, I would definitely play it differently. Like, it's definitely a game where it's like, okay, these are the rooms that have people in them. Here are the directions I need to go at minimum to get all the items I need to progress. So which rooms am I gonna have to cross multiple times, and which rooms are like very narrow and require me to like lure people out, because that's what I would save thermite for and like the flare gun for. And like, it's clear like that's I think how you're meant to play. But with how restricted your inventory is, it's like a thing of like, unless you know that going in, it's really hard to justify being like, okay, this room seems like I'm going to be a narrow room and I'm going to come back here a lot. Let me go back all the way to the crate or whatever and get a flare gun or get some thermite or whatnot and shit like that. So it was just, it sucked. Like, especially when it's like, oh, you found a room you hadn't gone into yet, but you had a full inventory already. Like, with how much exploring you had to do and how slow Elster moves, it sucked being like, okay, I'm gonna go exploring one room and then immediately having to go back to the fucking thing. Neat game with some tedium. That is the good way to describe it. I think they had some parts where it's like you could unlock shortcuts and stuff like that. I think that helped, but I think overall what they needed to do was just increase how much you can carry. Like, go through your game and be like, okay, if I'm going back to the box to drop shit off more than like 5 times per area, then something's wrong, because I probably had more, because not only that, but I had to figure out what the fuck I was supposed to do for most of it. Like, every single time I'm like, okay, I found this thing, I have no idea what it's for, I'm sure I will later. And then that also tied into the reading the notes as well, where I was like, okay, I'm reading these notes about fucking the puzzle, but I don't know that yet because I don't know what the puzzle is. Like, I don't have the full context. So a lot of those things just didn't work for me. But overall, I think all the things together kind of made it very easy to like get over that shit. So I still really enjoy this game. But yeah, I guess I'll in the stream here so I can export it to YouTube, and then I'll just pop up with the next game. Memes, I'll let you decide. What are we doing tonight? What am I doing tonight? What am I playing? You don't have to sit around if you don't want to. If that's something you want to do. Well, what did we say? We have Little Nightmares, which I think is more of a kind of like platformer kind of story game. We could start Amnesia. We do Resident Evil, or we can do some other shit. I think Outlast or Amnesia could both be good. All right. I think we'll do things like, I want to save the best for last, but at the same time, I'm really, really tired of reading. Arif would be best for shooting though. Yeah, I think it's like, we played like so many games in a row where I had to do so much reading. Signalis had so much reading, and that's not a bad thing. But after fucking Corpse Party, which was not bad when you compare Corpse Party and Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, when you factor those two together, nowhere near as much reading as Signalis. But Signalis had so much story in its notes and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe we'll do. I'm feeling Amnesia. I think we'll do Amnesia, because I don't know anything about Amnesia. I think it'll be more fun. All right, I'm in the stream. I'm gonna go grab a drink and stuff like that. Make sure we're ready to go, and then we'll start back up. I'll be right back.